basically stole the show from everyone else, it was one of the most iconic reactions of this game ever had. It basically took that title away in 2020, but for years it's the single most iconic moment in all of Geometry Dash, only rivaled by a few. If anything's consistent, people like seeing others completely fucking lose their minds, and if anything, that's what's boosted into being the most famous victor of the bunch. Adding that much personality to completion is one of the most noteworthy ways to write yourself into the history books. But there was also something else about the video that made it so important. If I quickly pan the camera to the bottom left, you may notice the large number. Despite Cataclysm being this massive important level and all, none of it really mattered. What people remembered wasn't how difficult it was, or the quality, or even the race to beating it. What people remembered was this. This is what they remembered. What people took from the whole Cataclysm escapade was the link between hardware and attention. If you've been in this community for about 10 seconds now, you'll probably notice the majority of it is a bunch of stupid 10-year-olds, or alternatively 15-year-olds questioning their sexuality. I'm not sure which one I want to be around less, so you're very welcome to pick the poison, but that's what's making up most of the community. You're probably familiar with both of these groups, and if there's anything more than one, it's attention. Cataclysm might as well have had a giant neon sign pointing to it because everyone saw it, but that neon sign wasn't told correctly. Eventually, the Cataclysm hype burned out, people named other red extreme demons to soak up the relevance like a salmon respawn. Yeah, they'll probably do it. Bloodbath was the second level in making the level as hard as possible for attention genre, and to put it mildly, it was quite successful. Unlike what happened with Cataclysm, people knew right away to grind the level as hard as possible. Players grinded and grinded, but no one could really get to it. Fry was the only one who could successfully pull it off. No one could beat it, not without help.
Oh my god.
Luckily for everyone, help is on the way. Here's something you can do right now. Load up the Geometry Dash 1.9 private server. Make 2 rows of spikes with opposite ends 1 space apart. Now you've got that, make a straight fly section and try to go at it. You may notice that it feels like
I freaking did it.
Story building on the
Oh my gosh.
Notice in 1.9, the ship physics are actually way different from what they are now. Right now, a straight fly is a relatively simple skill to master, but back then, that was certainly not the case. Bloodbath was the very last thing, and everyone getting a boost literally an hour later certainly helped them. Unfortunately, the top player didn't really feel it. Basically, what I'm saying here is the race and fill were mostly underachieving scrubs. For these guys, easy ship physics weren't enough to power them to mediocre victory. But once again, something unexpected came to their rescue. Despite Riot's skill, it would be a lie to say that he had absolutely no help. He did most of the heavy lifting himself, but he accidentally also lucked into a feature that secured his success. Before him, nobody really found any type of hardware that boosted the player's skill. But after Riot came along, people sure did. 2.0 ushered in a period of time known to the community as the 144Hz revolution, which to sum it all up, made things easier. Now they had a hardware boost, the bottom feeder scrubs could actually have a slight chance to compete with the big boys. Not to the top level obviously, but just enough so people could finally start beating extreme demons, which as we established is a key word with lots of power. Eventually by mid 2.0, the new round of top players emerged and all the big names are a bunch of wealthy 15-year-olds that took full advantage of daddy's cash. Extreme demons weren't really an event anymore, and anyone with a bit of time in their hands, and more importantly spare cash, could manage to topple one just fine. The attention people got from extreme demons diminished as the title alone didn't really get people as erect as they did 10 months before. It looks like extreme demons will just fade away as people would put their hair out of their ass and actually make all realize it fucking sucked. But that was until everyone decided the most important thing to do with their spare time was to categorize which collectible shapes as hard than the other. The Demon's List is a completely inexplicable phenomenon, but in the same way Watch Mojo is a phenomenon. It's kind of difficult to believe so many people all of a sudden cared about this extended top 10 list. Back in 2.0, the official 5 demon ratings didn't even exist, and we instead had about 8 or 9 fan-made demon ratings. The important thing about these ratings is that they're just ratings, an objective phrase that anyone can throw on something with little meaning or weight. Naturally, people wanted to have more order, so in 2014, the first attempts to categorize the hardest levels in the game started with good intentions. By the time 2016 was rolling around, about a third or more of the community had at least some knowledge of its existence. The system was created solely for the community to have a consistent way of defining what the hardest levels are. What the creators of this list did not expect that there was a new method of exposure for the up-and-coming creators. If not for the list, people wouldn't have discovered classics such as... needless to say, back then the Demon's List was filled with mostly garbage. The creators recently taken great strides on that. Back then there was only one good level in the top 50, and now 6 years later we have 2. The team was truly earned their most improved trophy this year. Usually when the next expedition didn't need to verify, all they had to do was hop in the old telephone box and give them a call, and then they just uploaded an uncut video and did it in silence. The mods would just send it to Robo and he'll get around just like that. The Demons list guys, we get harassing messages to check on the list every single day, and eventually after 3 days or so, it would get placed at a humble 24th, where we remain on the Demons list for about a few seconds, and then it would slip on for the next hot flag, and then everyone forgets about it because it was most likely a big pile of shit. The level itself faded pretty quick, but the numbers, oh boy, they sure stayed there alright. Every time an Extreme Demon was released, those are the mindless cash numbers bet the level and up.
Also, if you're wondering, I didn't use any hacks. The only things that I used was show percentage, FPS counter, clock, section time, best run attempts, replace status, lock cursor, practice music tag, which is only for practice mode, and show hitboxes on that. And slide rules, but that's slide limits for building.
Really like doing extra work for no reason. In a short period of time, the save Extreme Demons became, oh boy, I can't wait to try it, until what the fuck is a Zobros really quick. And soon enough, number 33 wasn't good enough, and the novelty of being realistic wore out pretty quick, because I'm pretty sure you would take something less seriously with Killbot's loitering at 79. Around last